defense to create turnovers must be killing you, I guess. I'm going to ask that question.
Doesn't matter how we play. You want to start out with that. You want to start off with that question, right? But I got you. I got you. No, you're right. You're right. I'll give you that. Right. I mean, you got to look for something, right? And that's how the game could have gotten changed. The ball was on the ground a couple of times. The first play of the game, the ball was out. I mean, the ball was out. They called forward progress, which I don't think was the correct call when I looked at it. The ball was out on the first play. JoJo Nichols tackled their guy and ripped the ball out within a second. The ball was on the ground. So there was one. We had a sack fumble. Backed up, third down. Ball was out on the ground. You know, that one they came up with. So we're working on it.
But it's been a situation all season, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Not one I'm accustomed to. My teams, you know, that I've coached the last 3 or 4 years have had, I think, anywhere from 24 to 29 in a season. You know, it's 2 to 2.5 a game.
You don't coach them any different, right? I mean, this is
coach it as hard as I've ever coached them. You know, talk about it and show video and, you know, show them opportunities, show them missed opportunities after every game, and we constantly talk about batting balls down. We batted a couple down. We just batted 2 down for us, which was an improvement. We haven't been batting them down all year. You know, so hopefully you get one hand on one, it goes up. You know, somebody gets it. That's what you're looking for. That's how you create them. I think we made more plays on the ball in the secondary. You know, they called the PI on Mike Williams, but the guys were aggressive. So that's the stuff we're trying to teach you. Disrupting the ball, getting hands on the ball. Good things can happen. Trying to rip the ball out, trying to bat the ball down. You know, getting hands in the throwing lane and forcing a high throw, in zone coverage. You know, those sorts of things. I mean, we coach it like crazy. So just a matter of guys realizing that when their opportunity is. You know, we had one opportunity where we just got a sack. You know, we got a -2 play at 2nd and 12. But to me, that's a selfish play. He's running behind the guy. The guy's got the ball low. Punch it out. Punch it out. We do it every day. So, you know, I'm sending the message. Hopefully you guys can send it too.
Sure. How did this defensive effort, when you guys played really well, how did this one sort of grade compared to the other ones for the season?
You know, it was good. We had more guys doing what they're supposed to do. But to be honest with you, we had about 4 or 5 opportunities where we had an opportunity to make them pay, and we did. You know, and you know, we missed a couple of sacks. We missed a couple opportunities. We missed that fumble where I thought Regis had a chance to punch the ball out. We got the right call. He doesn't have a throw. He steps up, and now we got a chance to knock it out. We don't knock it out. You know, we ran a blitz up the middle, and Jimmy Gaines missed the tackle, and Robinson lost the tape. You know, again, a couple of third downs where we had the right pressures called, and guys just didn't finish their movement or whatever, just get in the right lane. So I'm disappointed in the fact that when we have the correct call, we don't make them pay enough right now. That's what I need these guys to do. I need the guys to execute. When you have something correct and you hit it and you practice the same look against the same play numerous times, you got to make them pay. So overall, I felt we were improved. Didn't give up a lot of explosive plays. You know, we gave up 1 touchdown. You know, we gave up 1 touchdown in the game. So there was improvement there. I think there was better execution. I just think, like you talked about, we got to create turnovers. You're absolutely right on that, and we've got to kind of make them pay a little more when we have the right.
There has been a big movement right over the last 4 games. Maybe other than the Virginia game, those 3 big plays. It seems like you're playing your best.
Yeah, I think even the Carolina game. You go back to the Carolina. You know, the Virginia game was a tough one. You go Carolina, Georgia Tech. You go through that span. I think I looked at it. I think we're about a little less than 18 points a game on the defensive side over the last 5 games. So. That's, again, I keep going back to points allowed. You know, that's the bottom line. We'd be better if we were better on 3rd down and we had more takeaways. It would be better. You know, so 3rd down was an improvement this past week. We haven't been as good on 3rd down as I had hoped this year. So we just got to keep doing that. Red zone's been good. You know, we've had some games where we're stopping the run better. We got to do better on 3rd down. We got to create the takeaways.
Mark, with BJ Daniels, real quick, what you see out of him?
Yeah, I think he's tremendous. You know, he's got a great arm. He's got a pocket for an arm. He's got poise. He's got incredible quickness. He can make you miss in the open field.
He's doing that Chicolo a little bit. This is for Manny, how impressed are you with what he's done as a freshman, and you know, what does he contribute?
I think he's had a really good year. I think he had to start probably before he should have, based on everything that went. And he hasn't relinquished his job. You know, hoping just again, like all freshmen, you know, they kind of this time of the year has played 10 physical games, training camp and everything else like that. We got to make sure that you know, we're spelling them enough and getting guys in there. So those guys have a tendency to go down as the season goes on. As freshmen.
Mark, Ray back to JoJo go to.
We'll see. You know, he's played a little bit of everything when we've had Ray in the lineup, so we'll keep working through
What do you feel about him playing in the middle as opposed to when he was outside? What does he give you when he's in the middle?
Well, he played in the middle in every game this year. He's played some there, so he's basically been our second middle linebacker the whole year. We've opted to go to a different lineup just because of the way Perriman has played over time. So the combination of all the things that have happened, Perriman playing really well, all the injuries that we've had, have kind of just made it that that's been the best spot for him in the middle.
Jim, I have a question about football smarts. Al Golden's been talking about it a lot. Football intelligence. How important is that? And what's the difference between football intelligence and just being smart?
Well, I'll give you a good example. But Muhammad Wilkerson, who's a first-round pick for us, who's starting for the New York Jets right now. Didn't qualify out of high school. He couldn't get a passing SAT score to qualify out of high school. He went to prep school and he struggled. He had to come to us, and he's going to graduate. He's going to go back. He's going to graduate, but school didn't come natural for him. Okay, you tell him to do one thing on the football field, he can get the whole group lined up. That's why he's starting as a rookie in the NFL. So again, even though he struggled, academically, and he struggled with a test, his football intelligence was off the charts. And he's starting. You don't go start as a rookie in the NFL if you don't understand football and play all the games that he's played right now. So that's just giving you an example of a guy we coach. He just gets it.
How do you get these guys to get it?
Well, you keep training them. I mean, I don't think anybody does a better job than Al in the program as far as what we try to do. I mean, we spend so much time on training camp. We spend time every single day with the team going through certain phases of football. We teach them everything. We teach them the final plays, 2-minute situations, 2-point plays, red zone, this, that. We do something every night where we teach the team about situational football, about things that come up, and about things that may come up one time in a season. So it's just really educating them over and over and over again, and then breaking down the game a certain way so that they understand, okay, it's 3rd and 3. And I think I've alluded to this before. It's 3rd down and 3. If I'm a D lineman, I'm probably not going to sack the quarterback, but I can bat the ball down. Okay, and I better play run first, and that's just one example. But that's as opposed to it's 3rd and 11, and I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to go sack fumble. And it's a matter of communication.
Two more for Donoff real quick.
I just want to know, is it also a matter of being cognizant each down?
Yeah,
what could happen?
They do, and that's why they got to talk. We always try to say no secrets on defense. They've got to communicate. They've got to communicate. They do need to talk about that. They do need to say 3rd and 11, 3rd and 11, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 3. What personnel is in the game? What formation it is? Yes, it's communication. It's signaling. It's constant. It's constant. It's one guy talking to another guy, and another guy, tapping himself and saying, "I got the call. I got you. I hear what you're saying. It's going to help me. You're giving me a clue." That's it. I mean, defensive football is about communication and signaling and talking. Okay, I always say no secrets on defense, or get the mute button off. You know what I mean? We got to talk.
Last one, guys.
One more question on BJ Daniels. Does he remind you? We've played against guys that can run and throw this year.
Yeah, I mean he's
like Logan Thomas, not as big.
Yeah, he's just tremendous. I think he's a heck of a player. He's as good as we've seen. I mean, he's tremendous. Yeah, he's got a strong arm, and he's elusive. He's really elusive. He can really make you miss in the open field.